Mr. Humphreys, how are you, sir?
Good. What's going on, man? Talking about opportunities.
Opportunities. That's probably not what a lot of people expect a video of right now, right? Because it seems like everywhere we turn, it's the sky is falling. And,
Yeah.
life sucks and crypto is going to be dead. In fact, you did a video on your channel, was it 2 days ago, where your thumbnail was like, crypto is dead, right?
Yeah, I caught a bunch of crap for it. People were like, clickbait, I'm unsubscribing. I'm like, okay, guys, I'm having fun, man. I'm trying to keep it interesting right now in the bear market. And really what I was talking about was all the headlines that are out there that are saying crypto's dead, it's over. And there was Paul Krugman's his name. He's like an old economist that's been around forever. And he said, the crypto winter will never end. It's the end of crypto. And it's
Just
yeah.
never going to do anything. It's
You
like
always
saying,
get that.
well, it's like saying, I bet you if you go back in time, I know we're off subject, but you go back in time when stocks were, kind of getting started back. There was people that would have said at that time, stocks are dead. Stocks are never going to do this. And it's just the same old, there is nothing new,
you were working right around the time where like the .com era, I was a lot younger, so I don't remember that as clearly, but like, I'm sure a lot of people had those same sentiments toward that. It's like, oh yeah, it's a fad. It'll run its course. It'll never be a thing long term.
Oh,
It's cute, but I'll keep my brick and mortar, right? I'm not ready to make that transition. No.
internet
And
is
now
not going
look,
to happen. It's just,
yeah,
yeah. Okay.
same story.
So agreed. That's another video. We could do another video on that. So here's what I want to talk about. So you and I were talking about doing some videos for Clear, right? When this is obviously ClearCryptos channel. Both Zach and I have our own channels respectively. But if you're interested in learning more about Clear, links in the description below. But here's what it comes down to. I think that most people get caught up in the weeds of all the bad, right? Everything is, 2022, we know it's been bad. You and I've covered it at length. We got FTX, we got this, we got that. And there's going to always be more bad. Oh, by the way, 2023, you and I both have access to some extremely smart people that are telling us 2023, at least the first part of it's not going to be very good either, right? Do you agree?
Right. A lot of people think our bottom is going to come somewhere in that first quarter, and stock bottom too.
Yeah, stocks too. Yeah. So it's kind of an overall financial market hit. So I thought a good idea, because I don't think a lot of people look at it this way, in that this is, to me, let's say that happens. Let's just say that, okay, first quarter, it breaks loose, right? Crypto crashes. Yes, I use the C word. Stocks go down. We see Bitcoin go to 5,000, Ethereum 500, whatever. Okay. And the rest of the crypto market to go with. I think most people will be looking at it as a horrific, horrible thing. But that's why I titled this video as this could be the single biggest opportunity of our lifetime. So I'm going to let you take that narrative and, give us your thoughts around that.
Well, there's an old saying too, and I think I might have mentioned this in a video similar that we've done in the past, but it's like most money is made in the markets during these times of turmoil. Like, the most returns are had right now. And in fact, I think there's even something out there. Most millionaires are made during recessions, whether they're, starting businesses. I mean, you look at some of the big businesses, Uber and Airbnb, right? Two apps that are huge now in our world. I mean, in our everyday life. Those were both created in the last recession. I mean, it's kind of crazy. There's a lot of companies too that you can go back and look, and because most people aren't thinking about creating a business right now. So or investing or
investing.
Right. So you're going against the grain by flipping the script a little bit. And yeah, man, I agree. I think it's one big opportunity. I'll tell you what, if Ethereum gets down to $500, I mean,
buy it.
Yeah, I'm buying a lot.
I did a video this morning where I said, this cat is buying. And I'm like, yes, I just said cat. This cat's buying. I'm
That's
like,
hilarious.
What was that? But I think because I think you nailed it in that. And I truly believe there's a tremendously huge psychological factor that goes in play here. And I think that fundamentally is what it is. Right. What is it? The secret sauce to getting to making money in stocks and crypto is a very simple thing. Buy on the red days, buy on the bad news, buy on when we're down, and guess what? Hold for X amount or Y a time or X amount of time and sell on the green candle days. But not everybody, the preponderance of people do it just the opposite. They FOMO in, they buy on the green and they sell on the red when they're, and all that. And that's That's it.
And Austin, let's talk about why that happens, because I think this is important too. It's because they don't have a long time horizon. They're only
Correct.
looking at it in this
And they
very
don't have a
short,
plan. They don't have a plan.
right. They're only looking at it in this very, whatever it might be, few month to a year window rather than the 5 to 10 year window. And I know a lot of people will say, we're not in it for the 7% gains in the stock market anymore. You don't have to be, but you could still find crazy gains in Bitcoin or Ethereum, for example, look what Bitcoin's done in the last 10 years. Imagine getting in Bitcoin in 2010 or 2012 or even 2015, 2016.
I approach crypto kind of like I approach stocks. I mean, if I can go buy Cardano, Polkadot, whatever, okay. And I look at it like if I can get a 30% return on my investment, that is insane compared to the 30 plus years of stock investing that I have in the background in. And you're looking for a 7, 8, 9% per year. That's great. If you can get an 8 or 9% per year on a stock investment, buying Tesla, Apple, whatever, you're crushing it.
Yeah. So speaking of Amazon, one of the top stocks, they're down 48% this year.
Buy it.
48%.
Yeah, buy it.
Apple's only down about 10% right now, but again, a lot of people are saying the big last crash or capitulation crash, they're calling it, is coming in Q1. And if it is, I'm prepared for it. I'm ready, man. And I think everybody needs to, as much as they can, put some money on the sidelines. Cash is king right now in these type of times, right?
I think you nailed it, man, with the kind of the psychological aspect, right? I think that, to me, that's the heart of this video. That's the heart of what this is about. And the fact that I think that the majority of people cannot literally push the buy button on a red day. And I don't care if you're talking about, Zach, to your point, you're talking about buying Amazon or your stock, or you're talking about buying Bitcoin. They just can't do it. They can't see past, oh my God, it's horrible, I shouldn't buy this. And they don't buy it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because the psychological factor of everything in your body's telling you don't buy this stuff because it's down 50%. Amazon's down 50%. When that's when you should be buying it.
100%. That's why, dollar cost averaging is such a popular strategy. I mean, just to invest passively, or at least, don't get caught watching the chart every day. Cause I think that kind of murkies the water even more when you're sitting there watching it every single day and you're so connected to it, right? Yeah. Where some of the people who do the best, they're completely hands off. It automatically comes out of their bank account. They DCA into whatever asset it is, and they look up 10 years later and they're like, wow, I'm glad I did that.
Yeah. I mean, on the stock side of it, I basically, move money every month and just say, here, we have a plan and go buy. I own Apple, Tesla, and, Amazon. I honestly couldn't tell you the cost of what I own a lot of that for. And I don't really care because I'm looking at it because we're dollar cost averaging over time. And I'm not looking at, to your point, we'll end on this, right? I'm not looking at a year from now. I'm looking at investing long-term, and, it's down the road. So,
yeah, 100%, man. But I do think people are changing. I do think the investor in crypto is getting smarter, because let's just call it what it is, man. If you're still here during this, you're learning the hard way about the bear markets and being down on investments. So, I mean, if you're still hanging in there, keep going. Brighter days ahead for sure.
Yep, absolutely. All right, we'll see. If you want to learn more about ClearCryptos, check them out. Links in the description below. Get involved. Check it out. This is a fantastic project this is a vastly huge understatement. The things that ClearCryptos is doing and putting together is going to blow you away. Just get involved and stay tuned. We'll see you. Bye.
See you guys.